Fear and scarcity are two weapons which are used against you to throw you off your inherent power, right? And if we zoom into that detail, we can find that the main constraint which we have most of the time is the balance between scarcity and abundance. Not even the balance, the lack of abundance and the more of scarcity that we have. And I just want to comment on that as well, where if you have more scarcity, then you won't really live this life fully. You will just kind of go through like shaky and hiding, right? And it will be more of this lack of things rather than the more of things that you have. And I can certainly see this pattern in everywhere that I go. Like, damn, boy, it's not nice. But I can definitely see that pattern. And I just wanted to give you like a quick exercise on how to really see if you're living in scarcity or if you're living in abundance. Because it's just the thought that I had like this morning. And like, I just came here for a walk. And I'm going to share it now. Now, first off, what do we even mean when we discuss the term scarcity and abundance? Because a lot of the times we're not really clear of what they actually mean. And so, in basic terms, scarcity basically means that we are in the mode of having a lack of, or seeing that there is not much opportunity in the future. Apologies if you hear the background music, by the way. Scarcity is mainly not having enough. It's the thinking, it's the thought of not having enough, not being enough. And when we are at that state, we are constantly pursuing more and more and more. And when we don't attain things, we get sad, we get depressed, we get anxious. And that is where most of human races is residing on right now. It's on scarcity. And when you just shift your mindset and to look at what abundance is rather there, everything will work out, everything is how it is, should be, and I will get what I want. It just takes time. You see God as giving, and you see, you know what, everything will be supplied to me, everything will be okay. And with this mindset, with the abundance mindset and scarcity mindset, you can see the difference where with scarcity, you feel like you have to do everything. But with abundance, you see that you can't really control everything that's going on. And so you can just leave it and God will take care of it, right? And when you listen to that, I want you to peep. Are you feeling scarce right now, or are you feeling abundance? Because I'm going to give you a quick exercise right now, which will determine whether you are actually feeling abundant or feeling scarce. All right, now here's what I want you to imagine, right? Imagine today at 12 a.m. tonight at night, or like if you're watching this in the morning, let's say at 12 a.m. you are going to die. 12 a.m. your life is over. How do you feel now? Like I'm gonna give you a story as well, because this question, right? I asked the same question to my friends. Basically, we were in school, right? And we were sitting and talking about something. I think it was like, I don't even know. I wasn't paying attention, to be honest. But we were talking about something, and I was zoning out, bro. I was like, I was looking outside the window. I was literally, I didn't care what they were saying. I was just curious of myself, right? And so I had a thought, yo, what if we actually have like 10 minutes to live, or like this is our last day to live? How would we live this day? And I literally interrupted them. I went like, yo, what if this was your last day ever, and how would you live the rest of your day? What if this was your last 10 minutes to live? How would you live them? And that conversation literally changed all of our perspectives, because we were living in this fantasy that we are going to live forever, and oh, why is this not going my way? Why is that not going my way? In a constricted way, right? In a conflicted platform, in a constricted lens, right? And damn, in a constricted lens. And what I was saying was, yo, when you think about your death, right? When you contemplate, yo, what if I literally die tomorrow? Is any of this worrying, is any of these extra things which I'm putting onto my mind gonna matter in the future? And it was like, no. Like if I die today, no. And when you have that mindset, right, you automatically kind of increase your vibration, because you feel like, yo, it's everything's sweet, everything's calm, and you don't really need to worry about everything so much. And so with that meditation, I wanted to do two things, right? Well, number one, answer yourself that simple question and just, I guess, think of what you're gonna do. You don't need to write it down. If you want to write it down, cool, write it down. But however, you don't need to write it down, because I just did it with my thoughts, right? And so ask myself, what if this was my last day? And we all had a conversation of, oh yeah, I'm gonna hug my mom, I'm gonna say I love her, I'm gonna have like one last dinner with everyone that I love, I'm gonna write letters to the people I love, and I'm gonna make them read it after I die and stuff like that. And so honestly, some people got emotional and cried as well, and yeah, it was a crazy question which I put up. But other than that, you need to realize that you need to be grateful as well, because you never know when your last breath on this planet is until it is your last one. But then you're gonna die. It's not supposed to be funny, man, but yeah, I feel like this exercise, which of scarcity and abundance, how this links is, if you're living in more scarcity, right, you will feel this sense of profound relief of everything's fine, that sort of thing. However, if you're living in abundance, you will see less of that shift, right? Because if you're in abundance, you will see that everything is transient anyways, and so you don't need to focus on making things work and stuff like that. And so with abundance, right, there's this trait, you don't need to force yourself to be abundant. It's just a trait that you have, and it's been suppressed to the point where you can't really see it as a natural trait anymore. And so what I want you to do is, rather than becoming more abundant and seeking to become more abundant, see that abundance as your inherent quality. That is what you're born with, and that is merely being hidden from you. And so it's merely a journey of discovering the abundance within you rather than finding it elsewhere, right? And so I hope this video helped you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.